Hello everybody, Uzilla here. Welcome back to another episode of Paper Mario. So in the last episode, we arrived in Koopa Village after starting the first chapter. And I briefly mentioned Chuck Quizmo. We also got to meet Cooper, our next party member. After helping him deal with the fuzzies, and having a rather annoying fuzzy boss, or mini-boss, I should say, we got another star piece and the HP Plus badge, which is incredibly helpful this early on. You sleep well? Great, have a good adventure. Thank you, Toad. Come on, Cooper. So, with Cooper, we can actually get a lot of stuff now. Of course, that won't be entirely obvious until later on in the game. Oh, we got a honey syrup back here. Nice! Alright, so now we are back out here in Pleasant Path. So near the bridge, there should be... According to the guy, there should be like a... Oh, right. We can also have Cooper just go out and grab stuff for us. Now, at this point in the game, we'll start running into enemies, or we'll start having to... Well, use party members that acquire FP for their secondary moves, which makes sense. Those moves are more powerful. So we will primarily be upgrading our FP and BP. That way we can keep using our party members. Okay, so we can't reach that yet, but with, or at least not from the ground. But with Cooper, we can just do that. And as you can see, Cooper is incredible for enemies on the ground that happen to have a lot of backup. No entry allowed, Mario. Dude, shut up. Okay. Now, if you want to change out your party member, just hit right on the C stick. So if we head on over this way, as you can see, there's a new enemy. Ow! Okay, we got hit by a first strike. So, these guys. Now, it's also worth mentioning Goombario doesn't require any FP for his bong, or for his saddle. This is a Paratrooper. No surprise here, Paratroopers are Koopa Troopas with wings. Max HP 4, attack power 1, defense power 1. Should you jump on them and use the POW block, their wings fall off and they become normal Koopa Troopas. It's easy to beat them once they're normal Koopa Troopas, just give them another jump attack. And they think they're pretty cool because they wear sunglasses. They're not that tough, though. Keep in mind, I am quite used to Mario and Luigi allowing me to just counter them. Okay, yeah, I mistimed that one. It's also worth mentioning that oftentimes you will see me, muscle memory jumps and stuff. Like, this game engraves it in your head to do this stuff constantly. Alrighty, so what's in here? Nothing. Okay, continuing onwards. You can also use Cooper to actually get a first strike. However, as you can see, that doesn't exactly work. I'm gonna save that for later. I'll go ahead and use this. That way Cooper can deal with all of these ground enemies. Or at least, like, damage. Yeah, as you can see, like, I can handle Goombas no problem. And I do just need to make sure that I get the timing down for other enemies. But this is absolutely crucial for bosses. Alright, we've leveled up again! So like I said, I'm gonna upgrade our FP and BP intermittently. Nice try. I know what I am doing! Okay. Let's use a power block. Get rid of the Goombas in the back. And now we can just take out the Koopas. You're often going to be encountering enough enemies to level up without really needing to grind. Though I'm pretty sure the level cap in this game is actually kind of low. And if you didn't just level up, you can always use this to heal up. Now, we'll always be able to get star pieces at any time during the game. Okay, there's a save block right here. Obviously, we gotta save. Alright, looks like there's only one way in. Whoa, Mario, what the? Oh, we're in a world of hurt. Mario's here already. I gotta tell the leader, Red Koopa! What was that about? Anyways, looking around. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Welcome to the Koopa Brothers Fortress. This place is rather depressing. I'm not going to lie. Also, this is the first time you're really going to want to look up a guide because this place can be a bit confusing. This is a Bob-omb. Bob-ombs are pretty temperamental and they get steaming mad when you attack them. Max HP 3, attack power 1, defense power 0. You better not jump on them when they're angry or they'll blow up in your face. In fact, just stay away entirely. Attack them from a distance with items like hammers. Or you could send in other things like shells. When they attack when angry, they'll charge in and explode, so you'd better take care of them before they blow. That isn't a joke, by the way. Okay, that was one of the easiest attacks ever, and I flubbed it. Yeah, see what I mean? Okay, so let's go with Cooper and just have him do nothing. Yeah, what you will find is that my capabilities of blocking entirely depends on whether or not I can actually do it. Alright, so we got the fortress key. You need this to get further in. Now, there's not going to be any, bruh. Okay, there we go. It is also worth mentioning that this game and its direct sequel, Thousand Year Door, are very consistent with the controls. Now, to be fair, you can do an initial jump on them. Now, I want to show you guys what happens if they do get angry. You just walk up and explode. You don't even get the satisfaction of killing them yourself. Let's see the great Mario get any farther now. Sup, bitch? What? Mario? You, don't try any... You'll still never find your way through this fortress. Okay, it looks like there might be some fighting here. How exciting! See ya! You guys are pathetic. Oops. Mistimed it. That's my first actual mistime. Like when attacking. I hit A way too late. Okay. So, do nothing. Boom. Alright, so, with that battle done... So as you can see, there is a badge in there. But how did you... Oh yeah, you can also just do that. Which is really good. Too early? There we go. Honestly, the music in this game is really, really nostalgic. Oh, and by the way, this is like the only... Okay, this is one of the only 2 Paper Mario games I have ever actually played. Like, so my cousins, when we were kids, they actually owned a copy of Super Paper Mario for the Wii. I didn't really get to play it, though, because, well, it's their copy. And I could only really play it whenever I visited. So I don't really count it as one that I've actually played. However, as a kid, I did play both this game and when I was older, I played Sticker Star. Yeah, not that good. But growing up, I didn't have a GameCube, so I couldn't actually play Thousand Year Door. And I could only really, like, interact with it by just watching Let's Plays online. Like, for example, from Chugga Conroy, who, really, really cool creator, by the way. Like, I don't really have to say much. He's really, really good. Okay. What can I do here? I don't want to use my Fright... I don't want to use my Fright Jar just yet. I think I've mentioned this before, but Chugga Conroy is actually one of my inspirations for my kind of, Let's Play style. Now, of course, I can't be as in-depth and thorough as he is when it comes to some games. And, well, I'm obviously going to be covering games that he's done before. However, I'm hoping that I'll at least be distinct enough from him that, like, I'm not just seen as like a shameless copy. And I think I've done well on that so far. Alright, that's 8 star points. So once you defeat that Koopa, just hit that switch and the stairs will lower. This means we can now head further down. before heading that way, I do want to go this way. Oh, that's annoying. So this is a battle room. This can happen in dungeons sometimes. So the idea here is... Aha! Nice try. You have to basically defeat every enemy in here before you can get out. Though I think you only have to do them once in comparison to like everywhere else in the dungeon, requiring you to... or like respawning their enemies. Basically to allow you to level grind if you still want. Though I wouldn't really recommend doing that, because as you get further into the... Aha! Okay, so yeah. As you can see, you can block that. So I would recommend at least trying to do that. Now, if you take multiple turns when there's a flipped over Koopa enemy, they will get back up. However, I'm still going to do this because, well, why not? Now, I do think there might be a hard block coming up soon. Too early. Funnily enough, there is a build called Danger Mario, but I don't really want to use it. But yeah, as you can see, once we defeated all the enemies, we can just get out of here. So coming on over this way. There's a key right here. We will be needing this key. Don't mind me. Just, coming this way. So yeah, the enemies don't respawn in these kinds of rooms, which, thank God. So what's in here? Ah. Interesting. I see one bomb that looks notably different. Surely she will not, be important later on. Alright, so now we're up here. I think we can open this up now. What are you doing, dude? Okay, this is perfect, I think. Whoa, looks like Mario's here. Okay, so by the way, we do have to hit that. Like, there is no getting around it. So firstly, what's down here? Safe block, yes! Alright, so we can continue exploring the Koopa Bros fortress in the next episode. So until then, goodbye!